Hey everybody, it's Jamel Calhoun here, and I'm sitting here with rapper, beat maker, engineer, DJ ThouWow. So thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It's a blessing.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure.
And we've been meaning to do this interview for a while, but we haven't had time to get to it. You've been busy, I've been busy, but glad we're getting to it now.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to ask you, what is your music style?
It's a good question, man. My style is it's very versatile. So I can be just as gritty as the streets. I can be as I can be diving into R&B. I can dive into pop, or I'm just like a Swiss Army blade with it. So I don't have a distinct style. It's more just a collective of different styles. But you'll be able to know it's me though, for sure.
So you're the type to adapt to certain, if you feel something
Absolutely.
From a creative standpoint, it's like okay, I feel that I can mix that with what I have and create something new.
Absolutely, I'm like a chameleon. I can make some rock and roll probably if I'm in the right environment, but just from where I'm from and the environment that I've grown up in, it's like, I'm a product of my environment, so I can make, just a little bit of anything. So I'm just a versatile being.
That's good.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in music? Years altogether?
I just turned 28 2 days ago on the 31st.
Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thankful to see this age. But I've been doing music about half my life, so I'll say about 13 years. 13 years, I want to say. Started off about 15 years old, just messing around with FL Studio. Me and a couple friends used to mess around on it and just built a passion up from there. And then my big cousin actually showed me how to record really young. So then I started recording myself and rapping. So it's been a long journey, man, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Give me a small list of artists who, or somewhere else, are influencers that you draw inspiration for to continue to grow and do this stuff and you get your passion from.
Right, yeah. I'm a student of the game as well. I've studied plenty of, people that's in my position and, DJs and engineers and rappers as well. But some of my biggest inspirations are people like Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin was one of the inspirations who really made me feel like I could do something from where I'm from, because he's from, of course, Missouri as well. And he took it to a level that nobody else in this state has, and he's still an influence, to this day, and I plan on working with him,
So I'm sure you've done a ton of projects.
Right.
Which one would you define as one of your favorite ones? If you had to say what is my favorite project I worked on, or favorite artist or something like that I've been a part of?
Right. My favorite project I've worked on is the first drive-in with a good friend of mine. His name is Stone's Neighbor. Y'all can look him up on Instagram. We dropped a collab project where I'm hosting it, and I didn't really produce a lot of it, but I did, help in the production process and everything. And, my man Greg, man, he lays it down. He's one of the next people that's gonna be, a figure to look out for in the city, if not already. But that's one of my favorite projects, from the promotion to the artists that we shed light on, because it was a compilation album of other KC artists. So, we shed light on the artists, and they loved it, and I enjoyed it, and we're gonna astound on it, more to come here soon. Be looking out for part 2 end of this year sometime.
Look out for it, Gal.
Yeah, look out for it.
So you also are, of course, it's in the title of your name. You're a DJ too.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about that, about your DJing. What got you into that? When did you start doing that onto your musical journey?
Sure. So I added that on my resume probably, about 7 years ago. I was in this state of just wanting to be self-sufficient. When I was back then, I had this idea of like me being, my own DJ and my own producer, make my own beats and record myself, just being a self-sustaining type of artist. But as it went on, I just liked to help other artists. And I figured out that like, man, I don't have to be the artist myself. I can produce and make, a plethora of artists. So, I just figured I can be this key centerfold for an artist to be able to have a one-stop shop, so being in the scenes and being around my partners was DJs. I had plenty of DJ friends and stuff, and they gave me a lot of pointers and a lot of help and a lot of tools to help me succeed. And then I just went for it. I started DJing at the studio that I was working at, and built a platform, and I'm still doing it to this day. So I must be doing something right.
That's right. And as long as you've been able to keep the passion driving it too. So this is like more of a free reign question.
Right.
So tell the audience like a bit about yourself. Like,
right.
Of course they know that you like music.
Right.
You got a passion for it. You like being an engineer. You like being a producer.
Right.
But more about DJ ThouWow.
Right. So more about me is I'm a family man. I have a girlfriend. I have a great friends and great community around me that keeps me in a very humble place. But I'm more so of a tech geek. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, I love the music and all that stuff, but it originated from me being like this tech guy. Like, I built computers when I was real young. I used to make my own computers and pull stuff out of a old computer that wasn't working and put it in a new one and make it work. I'm a tech guy. I'm a food connoisseur. I love to explore new foods and stuff like that. I'm your average going citizen. I like to game a lot, and stuff like that. But 28 years old, from being a teenager to now, I've just kind of realized the things that I liked, and I was able to make money off of them. So.
Okay. And if you was to give advice to someone who wants to get into music, whether that's rapping, DJing, engineering, being a music producer, having anything to do with it, what advice would you give to a person who doesn't know anything that wants to get into this field?
Sure. I'll say first, put yourself in an environment that is already doing the things that you want to do. So me personally, when I didn't have no type of clientele or I didn't know where to start, I had became an intern at a studio. So I literally worked my way up from being this overlooked wannabe engineer and, just put myself out there. I think first of all, you got to put yourself out there. And if the first step is finding, an internship or finding a person that is, willing to mentor you, you gotta, or even if it's putting yourself through school, like I self-taught myself how to do all of the things I know how to do with music. But, I understand that everybody doesn't have either the time or the tools to be able to do that, but I still think that you can, you can do some schooling or find somebody who's willing to take you up under their wing. That's the first step, you know, you got to jump out there and jump off the porch. You know, but yeah.
All right. Well, what next can we kind of like expect or get coming out of DJ ThouWow? What's your next thing? Or what can we expect? You don't have to give us a big reveal. Don't reveal too much.
Yeah.
But what's next?
It's just the next thing for me is my promo run. You know, they should be expecting to see me, you know, on flyers and billboards. You know, I'm putting myself in this mode where, you know, they're just gonna be able to see me anywhere. You know, you should be able to see me on your Instagram, your Facebook, you know, or in the real life. You know, you're gonna see me, you know, in your local clubs and your local venues, and you know, just branching out. I can't tell y'all too much, you know, but just be expecting to see me with some big artists here coming soon.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel movie. You're gonna give like the little Easter eggs.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I can't give y'all the whole shebang bang.
Can't get the full scoop.
For sure.
Okay. Well, DJ ThouWow, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And this interview here. And we also like to thank you guys for watching this interview with DJ ThouWow.
Yeah. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DJ ThouWow. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And you know, like I said, stay tuned, man. Area 81 Studios on the way.
On the way.
Yes, sir.
We got y'all. Peace.
All right, Jake Dow. Jake Dow in the building.
Come on now, don't play me cheap now. You know we got them beats now.
From the streets now.
You know we from the streets now. Been there.